there's always talk back and forth about how gaming has shifted in the last few years, um, in one direction or another. And it really didn't sink in until I started planning a Dragonlance campaign. I thought I wanted to run a game set in Dragonlance. Um, I'm not sure which game system I was going to use, but I was going to set it about 20 years before the Cataclysm, which is this perfect time where the king priest at that time was still a true believer and hadn't really fallen into the arrogance that the last king priest would have fallen into. Uh, it was set in the time of the 13th king priest, and it was like this really interesting setting where you still have all these choices. You still have the true gods. You have mages starting to be persecuted. They're now registered in order to use magic, and the now the edicts are being sent out that maybe the goblinoids and the minotaurs and all these non-human peoples are suspect. The elves, the dwarves, anyone not human coming out of the kingdom of Istar, flowing across Korea. The Knights of Solamni are now having their loyalty tested. They're between their ally Istar and the representative of the true gods on Ansalon, and the oath and the measure, and things like that. And it was just like, oh my god, this is gonna be a really cool campaign. And then I realized there's no way to run that campaign without it becoming overtly modern day political, and that was really super frustrating. Um, to have that realization that's where we've gotten to as a hobby. It's unfortunate. The campaign would have been amazing, actually. Yeah.